Well, talking about sounds, tell us about the Frampton.
Oh, the Frampton is a talk box, and the talk box was something that, again, you will probably know of this Radio Luxembourg.
Oh, sure.
Right, which was a station that was illegally aimed towards Britain, and we would listen to it from 7 to midnight or something. And it was like the first of the pirate-ish stations.
I can't underestimate the impact that had on people my age and your age, because at that time, there was no other place to hear good music.
No.
The BBC wasn't playing it.
No.
So you had to sort of try and pull this station in from Luxembourg, I presume, on the other side of the English Channel, and there you would hear stuff that you just couldn't hear anywhere else.
And it would fade in and fade out.
Right, exactly.
You know? So, but their call letters were, their number was 208, and they used to do, I think it's a sono something, the thing that they used, and they did their call signs through this machine, and it was 208, and it was very, very talk box-ish. And then that sound registered with me, and I always wondered what it was. And then Stevie Wonder came out with an album called Music of My Mind, and on that he was I heard that sound, you know, but he was doing it as backing vocals, and it was this talk box made by Custom called The Bag, and so I had, you can get them. You know, so that's when I found Bob Heil was making them, but I'd found one on the George Harrison sessions. Pete Drake, the pedal steel player, had hit records in Nashville using a pedal steel and a talk box, which he'd made himself. So I actually saw one there in the studio and said, "Eureka! You know, there's 208 sound." You know?
Right.
So, cut a long story short, I mean, after I'd been using Bob Heil's talkbox for years and years and years, I decided that we were starting this little boutique electronics company, and I decided that as well as amp switches and things like that, we should do a Frampton, a talkbox.
So you made your own talkbox?
Made my own talkbox, yeah.
But this sound is an iconic sound and is forever associated with you.
Well, yeah, see, I wasn't the first one to do it, you know, but it seems I get...
But you were the first one to sell millions of records doing it.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.